Hello and welcome back to Lionheart, Legacy of the Crusader. When we last left off, well, we're nearly done with all the Wielder's quests, but I don't want to complete that because once we do, we're going to be kicked out to the next part of the game. So instead, we're heading back to the Port District. This stinks. Yeah, you're near the harbor. It would be very smelly. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. I believe this is the house I want to go into.
Salutations and greetings to you. I am Melpomene's confidant and Thalia's clown. A playwright poor in coin but rich in talent. I have a moment if you wish to speak. But please, consider brevity the soul of wit.
Why are you in Spain? Why is a lot of these people in Spain at the same time? Who are you?
My name is William Shakespeare. I've not been in this grand city long, but perhaps you've heard of me?
I've heard of you.
How wonderful! I meet few admirers, since my muse led me so far from the shore of my nativity.
Oh.
You'll be delighted to hear that my next play will be a rousing success, if I should manage to complete it.
What's your new play about?
My play is The Merchant of Barcelona, a timely story about a man who enters into an agreement with a treacherous moneylender to help a friend in need. It's nearly complete, although I cannot seem to bring it to a happy conclusion.
Why can't you finish the play?
I'm having trouble with its resolution. Cytherea labors not, so my quill remains still.
And the Cytherea?
She is my love, the
Oh.
muse of Shakespeare, my inspiration. Her mere radiant presence helped me write my other plays. But alas, I have lost her to Shylock.
Oh, we met him. Why did Shylock take your muse?
A man of desperate means often takes to desperate measures. My last play sprang stillborn onto the stage, thumbed its nose at me, and robbed me of my purse.
Oh.
Yet though she can be fickle, my art demands unflinching devotion. When she will not support me, I must support her, and so I was forced to take a loan from Shylock. As gold is precious to him, he demanded collateral that is precious to me. And now Cytherea languishes in the maw of that serpent. What fools we mortals be.
I guess I can help you get your muse back.
You would help a stranger in a time of such dire need? If you could aid me, if you could free Cytherea, I would be eternally grateful.
Sure.
Shylock can be found in his den in the Temple District, basking in the pale golden glow of his own avarice. Please, return when you have slaked that beast's thirst.
Right. I got other questions.
Speak quickly, then. I should return to my play soon.
Mention your report. What happened?
My last play was not well received here in this Mediterranean clime. Having nothing to lose, or so I thought, I borrowed money from Shylock to fund a new play.
I guess I must be off. See ya.
Till we meet again.
I think I already have a name for this video. And if you're familiar with 1990s semi-popular indie-ish movies, you'll probably already see it below me. No, not Shakespeare in Love. That would be way too obvious. Okay. The giant house is what we're looking for.
What do you want? I think I made it quite clear in the tavern that you are unwelcome in my presence.
Good sir, I come to reconcile. I wronged you when I sided with Cortez.
Fine. What would you like to talk about?
I come to claim the muse you took from Shakespeare.
So that buffoon of a bard convinced you to help him, and now you come asking for his collateral back. Are you sure you want to meddle in this affair?
Yeah, hand over the muse.
I will not part with the muse for free, but if you wish to accept Shakespeare's debt, you may pay a small sum for a chance to guess which treasure chest I've hidden her in.
500 is Sorbran. I'd be willing to pay 300.
You want to negotiate with me? I'm impressed. Very well. We have a deal. Here is a key which will unlock one of the chests, so choose wisely.
Okay. That's why we have quick saves. Let's check out the gold key. On the bottom of the chest with the image of a Vicarian dead. May your life path follows bold, young in limbs and judgment. Your answer has not been inscrolled. Fare you well. Your suit is cold. Adios. Inscription on the brass chest reads, "Who chooses me will know glory." Well, that's useful, but not what I'm looking for. Inscription on the other one, "Who chooses me shall be able to revenge a wrong." Ah. That's not what I was looking for either. Double chest. Who chooses me will get as much as deserved. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for either. Blood chest. Who chooses me shall give and risk all. Shakespeare's muse added to inventory. And the muse is what? Oh! Fairy's magic personification of Shakespeare's writing talent. Huh. Well, well, well. Also, speaking of books, I should probably drop some of these off. Hello.
Ah, the spirit bearer has returned. How can Wing Choi help you?
Covered a book for you.
Ah, yes. Many thanks, spirit bearer. In return, let me show you some special items that might be of some use to you.
And I got another one.
Ah, yes. Many thanks.
And what do you got in here? These are incredibly useful. I don't think I'm going to grab them yet, but... Alright. How now, you? How goes your quest to aid this poor Paul? I've recovered Cytheria.
My dear Cytheria, parting was such bitter sorrow. You saved her, and saved my soul.
Apparently.
Oh, destiny! At last you have cooled the stinging brand of ill fortune and given hope to your struggling bard. My friend, I have a gift for you. Though it does not gleam or shine, its worth will show in time. 1,000 thanks. And then 1,000 more.
Oh, no problem. Eloquent Works. Now, this is a book I could also turn in, but it will improve my speech skill. At 191, I think we're pretty good with that. Okay. So let's drop another save here.
Welcome you, how now you, what you, and thus much for greeting. Before this poor bard's hand returns to writing, his tongue will turn to exposition. Of what would you like to speak?
You can pour.
My last play was not well received here in this Mediterranean clime. Having
Okay,
nothing,
what was the
my
play
play is
about?
The Merchant of Barcelona. Speak quickly then. I should return to my play. My play is The Merchant of Barcelona. A time till we meet again.
Okay. Oh, and I've got the debt quest. Okay. Then if I go here, perhaps gainful employment. What kind of
I
employment?
need you to collect a sum from a deadbeat bard that owes me a purse of gold. Collect my money any way you can, and I'll reward you well. He goes by the name of William.
And you should be able to find him drinking wine at his home north of the tavern. Very well, I'll do it.
Good. Feel free to use physical encouragement. He has a weak stomach for violence. Return when you have my money.
Okay. I wonder. What happened to you between you and Cortez?
That cretin? I funded his expedition to the Americas. I gave him nearly a quarter of my fortune, and what does he return with? 3 fewer ships and 1 less arm. A complete disaster.
Well, I gave him less than that.
Then he has the temerity to ask for an extension on his loan. He refused to repay part of my investment, which was a clause in our contract. So I seized his remaining ship.
No, I guess sounds like you're a fair businessman.
Well, now, you seem to be a man with a sharp head on your shoulders. Since I am feeling generous today, would you be interested in taking a half-interest loan, say 15%?
Oh, I don't need any money. I don't want to borrow.
Fine. What would you like to talk about?
What are the terms of your money
I
loans?
normally charge 30% interest. Now, what will it be?
Yeah, I think I'll be moving
Good
along.
day.
Okay. I go over, talk to Shakes, and he'll be like, yeah, I don't got the money, or something like that. Hey, buddy.
Welcome you, how now you, what you, and thus much for greeting. Before this poor bard's hand returns to writing, his tongue will turn to exposition. Of what would you like to speak?
Shylock did send me here to collect your debt.
You would help a serpent squeeze life from an innocent man.
I could try to convince Shylock to give you more time.
Thank you 100 times, and then 1,000 times more. Now I am in your debt. A debt I would sooner repay every glorious morning the sun rises than sleep one night longer under the heel of Shylock.
Right. Tum to 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 tie to tee to tum. Up. Further up. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I appeared to speak with about Shakespeare's debts.
That fool Bard? He is perhaps the poorest and unluckiest man in Barcelona. No doubt the man has some writing talent, but he lacks the common sense to ever be successful. He owes me quite a bit of money.
I think you'd profit greatly from his brilliant play. Should let him continue.
Brilliant. Make me a fortune, huh? Perhaps I'm being too hard on the boy. Tell him I will give him a week's extension before I collect his debt.
Thank you. Sure, I know he'll be happy at your kindness. Okay. in the base game, considering I do not have a Y chromosome in this game, Shakespeare will not let me complete this quest because you'll get a little distracted. But hopefully in this patch, I'll have updated this thing. I've convinced Shylock to extend your debt.
Thank you 100 times, and then 1,000 times more. Now I am in your debt. A debt I would sooner repay every glorious morning the sun rises than sleep one night longer under the heel of Shylock.
Right.
I must confess to you a happy ebullience that lifts my step, yet harbors a fear that grows heavy laden on my heart. The course of love never did run smooth, but you have made my road the sweetest that ever a man did travel.
Thanks.
Doubt thou the stars afire, doubt that the sun doth move, doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt that I love you.
Right. I have no idea what you're babbling about.
My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips red. If snow be white, why then her breasts are dun. I have seen roses damasked red and white, but no such roses I see in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath from my mistress reeks.
What a charming sonnet. I love it.
Fear not for your reputation, sweet lady. If asked, nay, if brought before the fearsome implements of the very Inquisition itself, and subjected to all its horrors, I would say no more than sacred and sweet was all I saw in her.
Uh-huh.
Though I must confess, 'twere that all I saw I would not be the happy man you see before you now. Please, before you go, my dearest, I have a trifle to keep you safe in your travels.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Alas, words fail me, dear lady, and I can express no kinder sign of love than this kind kiss. Alas.
So I do get Shakespeare's Promise Ring. Charisma raised by 1, speech raised by 10, which is nice. The other one gets me a Book of Barter plus 15, which I'd like. But I guess I'll think about it when we come back, folks. Fun times. Have a good one.